Hi guys, and welcome to Tarot Tree Trunk. This is my tarot channel where I do tarot readings, which are basically pick a card readings. And I'm back with a pick a card reading after quite a long break. So this is going to be, the usual drill for those of you who have been watching my channel. Basically, I have 3 batches: batch 1, batch 2, and batch 3. And whichever number resonates with you, please go ahead and pick that batch. So today's topic is going to be that how is the next, say, 3 to 6 months? All right, how is it going to be for you, considering everybody has been shook very badly this time around because of the pandemic, and everyone's hit really, really bad. So for those of you who are looking for answers due to all the uncertainty that has been enveloping us for the past, a year and a half, to be very honest, if you actually look at it, or a year. I think it was around last time March when this started, right? So so go ahead and pick a batch, pick the number that resonates with you, or you can just go into the timestamps where you can just add up the timestamp to see if it adds up to your lucky number or a number that resonates with you. All right, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit that like button if the reading resonates with you, or if you just like this channel and you like my style of reading. All right, so very quickly, batch 1, batch 2, and batch 3. So I'm going to start with batch 1. Keep in mind, this is for the next 3 to 6 months. All right, Lego. All right, batch 1, welcome to your reading. I have shuffled the cards and pulled out 6 cards for you. All right, and I also have the Goddess Oracle card for you as just sort of an advice, which we will be dwelling into later, and the Angel Answers Oracle too. All right, which will further be giving you an insight into whatever your situation is. All right, so let's dive into it. 9 of Cups, wishes coming true, or you are waiting for everything that you wished for to come true. 2 of Swords, there is a choice. So you're wishing for something and there is a choice to be made. 10 of Wheels, family. So maybe for a lot of you this has something to do with your family. In the past we have the Emperor. All right, this has definitely got to do with family, work situation. King of Wands, and then you have the Devil. Okay, so for some of you, what I see here is there's no place here, so I'm just going to move this aside. So for some of you guys, what I see is I think you're just waiting for something to happen, which has probably been on a standstill. 2 of Swords is about decisions. Now, the decision could be regarding a family matter. The decision could be regarding a work matter. It could be regarding your finances, because finances have been hit really hard for a lot of us because of the pandemic, right? So for a lot of you, that could be it. For some of you, I feel that it could also be something to do with something that it's definitely something to do with a very passionate situation. All right, maybe a lot of you who have picked this pile, this batch, you come under the fire signs. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, that's very strongly coming in this reading. It's either that, or it could be a lot of you are Capricorns because of the Devil card. Okay, what I'm also getting for batch 1 is that maybe for the viewers who are women, all right, the female lot, maybe there is a choice for you to make between an older gentleman and a younger gentleman, all right. So what the older gentleman, and you're at a crossroads, all right. So this is basically your wishes coming true of having a family with both of them, because it seems like both are offering you the same thing: a marriage, commitment, family, all of that, all right. Whereas probably there is one choice which was made in the past, in the recent past, and it's also like, in the offing. But the offer by this older gentleman, the emperor, was made in the recent past. And currently what I see is that a much younger person, probably a fire sign, both are fire signs by the way, one is an Arian, one could be, the other could be Leo and Sagittarian, or could also be an Arian, okay. But the other one is a younger energy, and who's probably willing to offer the same thing. So now what is happening with you in the coming 3 to 6 months is that whatever you have wished for is happening, but then you are confused, or you just want to make the right decision for yourself, all right. And so that's why the Two of Swords energy, which is crossing you, all right. The Devil energy is you're obsessing about it, or you will be obsessing about it, or maybe it is this one situation, or one of the two people in question is going to be somebody you have a very obsessive bond with, while one is providing the security and the love and the stability, the surety of life ahead with marriage and all of that. The other one promises a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy, a lot of vitality, but borderline, it has a negative connotation to it. Now which one of these two is it? I don't know. I get this feeling that some of you could be a Capricorn who's sandwiched between two fire signs, all right. So batch one, this is what you will be battling with if it's not about relationships, or it's not about the marriage. If you're already married, so then it probably something to do with your spouse and your elder in the family, where some sort of a decision has been made regarding the family, regarding the finances, and it's been left on your shoulders. It's left to you to decide what step to take. Who's right, the Emperor or the King of Wands? And you're obsessing, and you will be obsessing over it, and because you want to take the right decision. You are somebody who's very particular about keeping the happiness in line, right? You want your family to be together. That's what the Ten of Wheels talks about. And most probably, if this is for if this resonates with you, then this is about finances of the family, right? So you just want to be very, very sure and astute about it. So that is what I'm getting for batch one, all right. Let's see what do your oracle cards have to say. Pili, divine passion. Oh my god. Okay, you see, this is also, this Devil card also talks about passion, and then you've got the divine passion here. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire, guys? I believe you me, when I picked out your cards with the oracles, I had no time to see them, to check what the cards are. I'm just reading it as it unfolded in front of you. These two cards are speaking. It's telling you a story. Clearly, this is for somebody who is sandwiched between two people, and who, you're confused. But be honest to yourself. All right, go with your heart's desire. That's what it is telling you. So maybe for some of you, while you might think that that one person between the two of them is, and by the way, it can be any sex, guys. You could be a man choosing between two women, or it could be any gender. It doesn't matter. Just take it as it fits your storyline. So just be honest with yourself. And what is your heart's desire? You have to tap into your heart deep down and think from your heart, and then decide. All right, that's what the oracle has to say. Now let's see what is the angel oracle have to tell you. This is basically angel answers. Success. So whatever you choose, whatever decision you take, either way, whether it's a relationship, money matters, work, job, situation, it is up to you. For those of you who aren't into, it's not a family situation, it could be that your wish has come true, where you have been offered fantastic jobs at two places, where probably one is an established company and while the other is relatively new but very passionate and very promising, and offering you good money, and you are confused. So you have to decide in the coming 3 to 6 months. All right, so for those of you who are looking at the job situation angle, no, you are ready. Right, so this confusion that, okay, this is, you pretty much have got your answer. So the Two of Swords, which is telling you, where you're confused, the angels are saying you are ready. No, I think here has more to do with, okay, maybe if you were thinking of a certain person, you should go with that person. Maybe it's a no, and you should go with the other person, where you will get success and you're ready for that relationship, you're ready for the job, or you're ready to take that particular decision in the other person's favor, not the person you want to favor. Or it could just be that whatever negativity you have towards, or doubt you have towards that one of the two people, don't, because it's not that way. You will get success with that person and you're ready. Guys, now it's up to you. You know what your situation is. Don't shoot the messenger. All right, so you're ready. So don't worry about taking the right decision. You will. All right, and maybe if you are a little calculative and practical, you should listen to your heart. All right, batch 1 here concludes your reading for the coming 3 to 6 months. If this situation, either of the 3 situations, if it resonated with you and this helped you, please do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. Do hit that like button, like and share and subscribe to my channel, guys. If you like the way I read, then stay tuned in. There's lots more to come. All right, so thank you so much, batch 1. Now moving on to batch 2. All right, batch 2, all those who chose this pile, welcome to your reading. I have shuffled and these 6 cards fell out of the deck. I did not pick them. I never picked them. I let them fall. So I have no idea what these cards are. They're going to unravel as I spread them out. And these are some oracle cards to further give you guidance into whatever your situation is. Before we start, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, guys. And I would love to hear from you if you have any suggestions regarding what topics you would want a reading on. All right, so without further delay, let's start. The Moon, the High Priestess, lots of uncertainty for batch 2. 5 of Swords, ooh, the World, okay. 10 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Okay, batch 2, very, very heavy energy, I must say, with a very heavy heart, but nothing last forever. So we have to be very, very be positive and just wait it out, because this is a time we all are going through a lot of uncertainty, a lot of ups and downs, more downs than ups, right? For the lot of us. So in your current situation, what I see is with batch 2, okay, now this could be your personal life, it could be your dating life, it could be a divorce, it could be your marriage, it could be your job. Alright, so take it as it resonates. The moon talks about things that are going on. Also, we just had a full moon, the Buddha Purnima. So I suppose what's happening is, okay, for a lot of you, your intuition is at its peak because of the full moon. That is A, which means there are things going on in the background that you don't really see, but you have a gut feeling that it's happening. You have a gut feeling that things are going wrong behind the veil that you don't really see. I feel that for a lot of you have, who have picked this pile, is that at your workplace, all right, if this is a job situation at your workplace, I feel that there have been a situation where you had to walk away. Maybe you had to give up a job, or maybe you were laid off without any prior notice, which has brought in a lot of uncertainty, which kind of, although I think you kind of had an idea of the fact that it was happening, but you weren't sure what it is, and now it has happened, or it will be happening in the coming 3 to 6 months. So just gear yourself up for something like this to happen at your work, wherein it was a no-win situation, but you just walked away from it. It could also be some sort of a tussle, or some sort of a very negative competitive energy between you and your colleagues, which will be happening. There is definitely going to be an end of a situation. That is what I see, which means that probably you're getting laid off, or probably you're just going to be asked to resign and leave because of whatever the reason might be. And maybe right now, currently, you are getting an intuition about it. So for those of you whom this resonates with, your intuition is bang on. All right, so just brace yourself and be ready for that. You are going to feel like you have been stabbed in the back very badly, but the good thing about, I love this card, also it brings a lot of pain, it brings a lot of heartbreak, a lot of dejection and disappointment. This is actually a lovely combination, in the sense that the world speaks of a completion of a cycle. The Ten of Swords also speaks of a completion of a cycle, which means that a bad cycle is coming to an end. All right, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which means that you are going to stand your ground. I suppose this is what is in store for you. If this is a work situation, is basically is going to be a misunderstanding where you won't be believed and you will be asked to leave, even though you're not in the wrong, even though you have not done anything, which is going to feel like you've been stabbed like 100 times in the back by people whom you trusted, or the firm that you're working in, you blindly had faith in them, but you will not give in. You will stand your ground. No matter what the adversity you're going to be facing in the coming 3 to 6 months, you will stand your ground. You know you're right. Or even in case you are wrong, for some of you, you will still stand your ground. Maybe because that's just how your nature is. Sometimes, being stubborn, it kind of pays off in such situations, because it shows, a sense of integrity about you. Now, for those of you, if this is not a work situation, if it's a relationship, then I feel that if it's a marriage situation or a relationship, I feel there is something that is happening behind the scenes, or something that your partner is doing. Or for those of you who are contemplating on getting a divorce, or your intuition is telling you that your partner is contemplating on leaving you and is going to hit you out of the blue, wherein when this happens, your partner, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your husband or your wife walks out on you, it's not going to be a walk of victory. Neither of you are going to come out of it victor. It's a no-win situation, even if for sure some relationship is ending, all right, in whatever capacity it is, because the world again talks of a completion, the phase is finished. Ten of Swords, where you are going to be very extremely hurt. So what I see is that your partner is walking out on you, or there's going to be some sort of a break, which is going to, if it's not a divorce situation, if you're married, then maybe you're just going to take a break, or you're just going to separate for a while, where it's going to bring in a lot of disappointment and dejection on your part. But you're going to stand your ground. You're not going to take rubbish from people, all right? You will bounce back, and you will fight back, even though you feel like there's nobody standing up for you and you're all alone. But you'll stand your ground, all right? So that is what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. I'm so sorry. The energy is a little heavy, but like I said, that this is just the next 3 to 6 months, and then we'll do another reading and figure out where you're going. But the good thing about this card, like I said, was that it's a completion, it's an end of a bad phase, which means that the next phase is going to be good. It's going to start. It's going to be a renewed energy, or a new energy altogether. All right, renewed if you're still continuing with the same partner. If it's a complete breakup and a divorce, and short finality of the whole relationship culminating, coming to an end, then there is light at the end of the tunnel. All right, let's see from the Goddess Oracle card, what does it say? Yemanya, the goddess Yemanya, golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through it. What did I tell you? If whatever is coming to an end, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, it is because a golden opportunity is going to come knocking at your door. So now it's 3 to 6 months. That's what's happening for you guys. All right. So just brace yourself and keep at it. Don't lose hope. It's human. You're going to feel bad. You're going to feel all the emotions. You're going to go through the whole emotions of feeling down and depressed and all of that. But you're going to emerge a victor in no time. And honestly, 3 to 6 months, not a very long time. Time flies. Within the next few weeks, no need to worry. Yes. Strangely, our oracles are very positive. So for a lot of you, within the next few weeks, you're going to get this jhatka, this jolt per se. Or it could be that right now the situation is happening to you and you're getting out of it within the next few weeks. Even your angels are saying, please, no need to worry. This was meant to be. Sometimes, see, we all need to go through our karma to learn, right? You are going to learn from this and emerge a victor. And yes, so yes could be yes, a positive yes to everything positive happening in your life. Yes to the fact that if you are resisting not wanting to leave your partner, maybe you should, because they're not right for you, and you're done. Your karmic debt has been paid with them, right? Or yes could just be that no need to worry. Yes, like we are with you, just don't worry, and there is a golden opportunity coming your way, definitely coming. And this golden opportunity could also be within the next few weeks, guys. All right, Batch 2, this was your reading. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say I hope this resonated with you, but hey, we all have to go through our chosen karmas, right? Because we choose to go through them to settle our karmic debts. So yeah, just face it bravely, and don't forget, like I said, there is always the light at the end of the tunnel, and in no time you'll be out of this little hassle. Although I think hassle is a very light word to be used. Just seeing your cards. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I would love to hear from you if this reading resonated with you. So very quickly, moving on to pile 3. Alright, on to batch 3. Welcome all of you. Whoever has selected this batch, this is going to be your reading. I have shuffled and 6 cards fell while shuffling for you. I never pick cards. I always let them fall because you're not here to pick your own cards. And these are some oracle cards from the Goddess Guidance Oracle and the Angel Answers Oracle. Alright, that's for later. Great, so without procrastinating further, your current situation is Queen of Wands with the Hanged Man. Something is on hold, guys. Then you have the Page of Cups. Offer, hard work, 8 of Wheels, 8 of Coins, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands. I'm going to keep this here. I'm sure you can see it. Okay, so I'm getting several permutations and connotations for this particular reading. To start off with, for those of you who are looking for your professional queries, so what I see from this reading is that you probably had worked really hard on your resume, or you worked really hard in terms of getting a degree, or just like specializing in a certain field, and you probably are awaiting for an affirmation, if you have got the job or not, or you applied and now everything is on hold, because we also have the Page of Cups, which is an offer, or it just might be that the job that you worked very hard for, if you're a student, then probably it's just awaiting your results. If you're awaiting your results, what I see is that you'll have to wait for it. Although the result is going to be positive, but it's going to be a long wait, most probably 9 months. So it could be in the 9th month of this year, because this reading is spanning for over 3 to 6 months henceforth. So it's either going to be in August, September, or it's going to be the 9th month of the 9th month of the year, or 9 months from now. Right? There is going to be a bit of stalling and waiting because of the current situation that we all are in, especially this country. For those of you, if this is a job, this probably is that you applied for a job abroad and it's on hold because you're not allowed to. A lot of countries are not allowing Indians because of a situation. So maybe that's why it's on hold, and probably, which is sort of the coming 3 to 6 months is going to be a little of a challenge for you, in terms of maybe you would just get a little irritable, or you are anxiously going to be waiting for the coming few months for a positive reply. I do, however, see you getting the offer with the Page of Cups. The 9 of Wands also suggests that probably you are you're at the tether of completing a hard cycle of your life. So all the hard work that you have put in the past 8 months probably, or 8 years for some of you, specializing and studying further to get a better paying job. It's going to come to an end, but you'll have to wait for another probably 6 months, and hence so maybe another 3 months, which is 9 months, right? But you are at the end of the cycle, which is a good thing. If it's not, for those of you, it's not job related, if it's education related, if you're a student, then probably, like I said, you've applied for a job, you applied to schools abroad, and it's on hold, right? So just wait till September, yeah. And you should be getting a positive reply. You will be getting the confirmation from the other side. So you need to be patient. This 3 to 6 months, you need to be patient. And honestly, there's nothing much you can even do as of now, because the whole country is under partial lockdown or complete lockdown. So there's nothing much you can do. If there's not a job related or education related query, then if it's personal, then what I'm seeing here is that maybe you proposed something romantic to your partner. You proposed to your partner. You could be a man or a woman, whatever your gender might be, and maybe they've just kept you on hold. Maybe this person is abroad and they were supposed to come meet you, you're supposed to meet them, and it's not working out, it's not happening as of now. And probably that is going to end up in just feeling very tired, and feeling like, okay, how much longer. It's just it is going to get to you, and you might just butt heads with your better half or your special someone, right? It could be, if you're married, maybe you're suggesting something, you're proposing some sort of an idea. It could be like you want to have a baby, but your spouse doesn't, and you just feel like you worked hard enough in your life, or you're basically just going to bicker with your spouse that we should start a family now. So I get this feeling that if that is the case, where you want to start a family and your partner is being adamant, then give it time till September again, or 9 months from now, and you will get a positive response from them, wherein they themselves will walk up to you and tell you, okay, you know what, let's have a child. For those of you couples who are looking to expand your family but haven't been able to conceive, you have been at it working really hard to start a family, you have like fertility issues, it's been 8 years, or it's been like 8 months and nothing is happening, and you decided to go through to take medical help and go through an IVF, and probably that has gone on hold again because of the current crisis situation in this country, and which is probably causing you a lot of, I wouldn't say anxiousness, but you're kind of tired because you had made up your mind and you really wanted to do this. And like I said, a lot of you have been trying for like 8 years or maybe more, or somewhere in that time period. But again, the news is good. So either 9 months from now or September, things are going to look up for you, right? Because the Page of Cups is about a child coming into the picture. For ladies, women who are expecting as of now, who are going through their pregnancy, it could be that the pregnancy has not been easy, or it's not easy, so the next 3 to 6 months is crucial for you. You probably are going to be taking a lot of medical opinions from your doctors and maybe even abroad. That could be for some of you. For some of you, you're anxious because maybe this is your first pregnancy or it's just a very difficult pregnancy. But again, and some of you are due in September. September is the key for this batch's reading. But all in all, whatever your situation is, whatever your query is regarding, the answer is yes. The answer is positive. The offer is coming in. The baby is coming in. The spouses will give in and say yes. So yeah, so actually this is a pretty good reading, batch 3 as compared to the first 2. Let's see now what do your guidance oracles have to say. Mart. Fairness. The situation will be handled in fair and just manner. Yeah, for those of you whom I said that who are looking for, if it's an exam, if it's you're a student and you applied to colleges, you will be rewarded fairly. You will get the just confirmation. From angel answers, you have trust. Yes, trust the situation, have faith. A year from now, and yes. Oh my god. Okay. What do I say? This is, I think, of all the 3 patches, I love your reading the most, because it's the most positive reading. Even with all the obstacles and the delays and all of that, the final outcome is great, guys, because it's not just not just the tarot, but also the angel guidance is sort of confirming that a year from now. So for a lot of you, anything to do with child fertility issues or conceiving or starting a family, a year from now it will be happening. So just trust the process. Everything is going to go great. If you're due to deliver this year in September, then just trust and have faith. Everything will get easy. Great. So this was a reading batch 3. I thought you enjoyed it. I hope you did too. If this resonated with you, or whatever your present situation is, please do share and subscribe to the channel, guys. And also, I'd love to hear from you in the comments if this resonates with you and how it will help you to tell me what you that is really and like I said, just like, share, and subscribe to the channel. A personal reading, drop in an email. It'll be given in the description box below, and or you can just DM me on Instagram. The handle's name is Tarot Tree Trunk, or you can just drop in a comment and we'll take it from there. Right? Great. So great reading, batch 3. I'm very happy for you. All the very best to all of you, whichever batch you selected. It doesn't matter, because all of you, everything is going to be okay. Everything will fall into place. So don't you worry. Just hang in there. Pray. Be happy. Get vaccinated, guys, if you haven't gotten vaccinated yet. Very, very important. Be safe, and I hope your families are safe too. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye. Take care. God bless.